Since I started this channel a couple of months ago, I haven't run out of content ideas, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of things I did, and I'm sharing it with you because I also wanted to learn how to go about your content creating journey. If you are still thinking or contemplating or starting a YouTube channel, how to go about everything without getting to burn out maybe after a month or 2 months of creating videos, because it can really be stressful after a while. If you do not get ready for this YouTube journey, it can actually be time consuming, a lot of things. Sometimes it can be discouraging, especially when you're not getting views and you are like, you're making a lot of effort and your effort is not really playing out. So I'm going to be sharing with you things I was able to put in place before I created this channel. All right, so yeah, I know you want to go ahead, or some of you have even created channels right now, and sometimes people get to a point of even abandoning their channel because something is not just right. Something is, they can't figure out what the issue is. So the number one thing I'm going to tell you is have a plan, like a 6 months plan. You can even have maybe a 3 months, 6 months plan, or even a year plan of how you want to run your YouTube channel. Yes, it is very important. Remember, we are talking about getting constant content ideas so you do not burn out. And even when it's as if you're not getting the result yet, something is keeping you going. So you need to have a plan. And what do I intend to do on YouTube? What niche am I going for? What is my audience like? What am I good at doing that I feel like I want the world to hear? Do you want to go into tutorials? Do you want to go into travel? Do you even want to go into just YouTube shorts? Because there are a lot of people who do just YouTube shorts and they make a lot of money from doing that. So what exactly do you want to put out there on YouTube? This is part of your plan. And you are like, okay, once you have, okay, this is what I'm good at. Am I a skit maker? Am I somebody who's good in tutorials? I want to put out tutorials there. This is the number one thing you need to do before you create that channel. And if you already have a channel, you can actually start all over again by re-strategizing. So what's your plan for coming to YouTube? So for my number two, I already mentioned it, which is your niche. For a lot of persons who don't understand what a niche is where you want to concentrate on YouTube. Like you want to concentrate on a particular or a specific area, like your area of specialization. This is what I want to come on YouTube to do. There are a lot of persons who travel is their thing. Some is cooking, some is entertainment, music. What exactly are you coming to put out on YouTube? That is another thing you need to be sure of. Of course, this comes in your plan, but of course you need to know your niche. So tomorrow we don't see you in travel, next tomorrow you're a vlogger, next tomorrow you're talking sports, next tomorrow, like, the algorithm is going to be confused because there's something called the algorithm, like the system that pushes your video to the right audience. For example, you start creating videos. If you create one video, two videos, three videos, and they are all conflicting videos, it's going to be difficult for the algorithm to know the right audience to push your video to. Because personally, if I come on YouTube, there's a particular thing I'm looking for. So also billions of other persons will come to YouTube daily to search for a particular thing. This is where practically a lot of people come to learn, so they know where to go to. YouTube is a video search engine. So there are people who just come here to search what they want to watch and they are up. So today you're talking about this, tomorrow you're talking about this. That way you might likely not get a lot of views. So now that you know your niche, the next thing will be your content ideas. And practically, I'm going to tell you what I have used that has also helped me. But when I wanted to start this channel, I had a lot of topics I wanted to talk on because being someone, I've actually been into the social media thing for a while, and I capitalized on the questions I was getting people asking me first. That was where I concentrated on first. Now I'm done answering your questions. I've done videos on this. So when people ask me questions on this, I just send them the link to my video. Okay, go ahead and watch it, because sometimes when you're explaining things to people, typing and all of that, people might really not understand. But there are people who are visual learners. So once you show them videos, because sometimes in your videos you give illustrations, it's easier for people to actually get to know these ones. But After I had all these topics I wanted to talk about, I decided to start searching for other ways, other content ideas, which of course I use ChatGPT. I also used YouTube. Yes, you can also actually use YouTube to get content ideas from people who do similar things you do. Yeah, so sometimes when you go on YouTube, because of the kind of videos you watch, especially when you're watching videos related to what you do, YouTube will always give you other people you can watch. So when I see some topics, I actually, okay, this is something I can talk about. Sometimes I don't necessarily watch these people. I just see the topic and I know what to say because I also do videos, around this. So for content ideas, you can use ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you the best content ideas. So I'm going to show you the right prompt you will give ChatGPT so that ChatGPT will give you brilliant content ideas. So once you get in, you type this particular prompt I'm using right here. Act as a YouTuber and give me engaging, viral, profitable content that will be good for my YouTube channel. Now use this example, act as a YouTuber, because if you just talk, if you, depending on the kind of prompt you give ChatGPT replies based on that. So don't just say give me content ideas for what. So that's why you use act as a YouTuber and give me viral, profitable content for my YouTube channel, and you can see what is coming out right here. So guys, you can see the content ideas that were brought. If you're a content creator that wants to do videos maybe 3 times a week because you are beginning, you can actually start big 3 times a week. If you're a big content creator, you can do maybe once, but for you who is trying to grow, you can actually do 3 times. You can even do 5 days in a week because you're trying to get the algorithm to pick you. So I would advise you to just do a video a week. No, don't do that. So you want to do 6 months better, you can actually just tell ChatGPT to give you 36 or even 40 content ideas or topics that will be good for your YouTube video. So this will lead to my next, which is to develop your content ideas. So now ChatGPT has given you the content topics, like the content ideas that will be good. So you can now start developing your content idea. Yes, so the ideas for let's say for the first week, the first 3 days of the week, you can actually use same ChatGPT to develop. You can watch other content creators who have done something. Remember, you are new into this. You can decide to just watch others, listen to how they were able to put it, because it actually takes learning, observing other people to get good at what you are also doing. So you need to develop these content ideas. And after you develop these content ideas, then the next will be to film, which is exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm putting you through on how to go about content ideas without getting burnt out. But I'm also filming myself right now. Like, I'm doing this with my phone, and I've actually done a tutorial on how to film yourself. You can go to my editing tutorials in the playlist. You are going to see that video there, how to film yourself. So I'm currently using my phone to film myself, and I've also done how to edit. So if you want to go into content creating, you don't know how to edit, you can watch that video on my editing tutorial playlist. I'm going to be linking it at the end of this video and also in the description box. I see a lot of content creators still make this mistake of always looking at themselves on their phone. No, you don't look at yourself on your phone, because if I'm looking at myself on my phone, this is what it's going to look like. And once I'm looking at myself on my phone, like the phone I'm using to a video right now, what is going to make it look like is I am not looking at my audience when my video is out. That's the meaning of that, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. You can see how it is. But if I'm looking at the lens of my phone, yeah, it's gonna look as if I am talking to you directly. So yeah, you're watching me right now. What else are you waiting for? Please subscribe to this channel so that you can get a lot of more content around your social media journey. And once you're done editing, you can decide to post your own content. Now there's something I do sometimes in a day. I can decide to film the content for a whole week. Yes, I actually go ahead to do this. I can film, if I'm to post 3 videos in a week, I can actually decide that, okay, all I'm doing today is filming and editing. So once I go ahead to do that, all I do is just schedule my video. So you can go ahead in your YouTube studio to schedule your video. Another very important thing about your journey on YouTube is the tools you use. What I mean by the tools, I'm talking about in your YouTube studio, the kind of title you put on your videos. Like your ChatGPT has already done that for you. You get your tags, you get your description, and every other thing. That, of course, when you're trying to upload your videos, you put in your right title, you put in a very good thumbnail. Like, I've done a video on how to create thumbnail. You can also watch that video. Then your tags are very, very important, which are more like your keywords. So if you're doing something around travel, yes, I'm talking about travel again. If you're doing something around travel, you need to put the right keywords. Remember, YouTube is saturated. As saturated as YouTube is, your video can still be picked. Your video can still be located. Like, the algorithm can still push your video if you do the right thing. And what are the right things? The right title, the right description, the right tags, end screen, like all these things. I've done a video on this, but if you want me to do another one explaining more about some of the basic things you need to do to ensure that your video is recognized on YouTube, please let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to be doing that. So your description, especially your keywords. How do you get keywords? For me, I still use ChatGPT. So I tell ChatGPT to act as a YouTuber and give me the best description and keywords for a particular topic. So once ChatGPT gives me that, I impute it into my video I'm posting. So if you're posting on your phone, which I don't always advise because you might not be able to do some of the things I mentioned right now. If you say you're using your phone, do not use the app. Just go to the website version on your Google Chrome, type in YouTube Studio, log in into your YouTube Studio and upload videos through that pattern. If you upload your videos through that pattern, you'll be able to do everything. Another thing about content ideas that will shock you that I also love so much is the inspiration. Like, in your YouTube Studio, you can actually see where you have inspiration. I'm going to be showing you my YouTube Studio to elaborate on what I am talking about. Now, in my YouTube Studio, we go to where you have analytics, and under analytics, we go to content. So you can see key moments for audience research. Now you can see where I am actually doing well. This is where basically all your performance about your channel happens. So from what you're seeing, you can see where people are actually searching me from. Overall, the external, some are from YouTube search, suggested content, and all what have you. So through this way, you can actually tell that, okay, this is how people found me, this is the video that is doing so well. So it tells you where you're doing well and where you should basically focus on. So from suggested videos, you can see the videos that were mostly suggested for people and what they are actually really watching. So based on my audience, you can see what my audience looks like. Like, these are where people are actually searching me from. Now, under where you have the channel my audience is watching, I don't have so many things under this because it's still a pretty much new YouTube channel. But along the line in the video, I'll tell you what you should do if yours is also like that, like you don't have any record or data to pull out right there. So you can see those that are watching. Of course, most YouTubers always have this challenge of not a lot of people not subscribing to them. People watch them, not everybody is subscribed. Now once you click on this see more, it will take you to an advanced feature, like a more robust feature. So now let's head on to this particular one, which is the inspiration. Like, I love this so much. So you can see that it gives you ideas for your next video. It lets you know what people love about your channel, what people are searching for on your channel. So for me, because I told content monetization, like basically content, how to go about your Facebook and YouTube, you can see the different content ideas I have around that. So yours might be finance, yours might be fashion, whatever thing you're talking about, always come to your inspiration. Under this, you will actually see what people want you to constantly talk about, and this is also a form of content idea. So you can see that from your analytics, you can actually tell what people are searching for. From your inspiration, you can tell the topics that resonates more with you, that, okay, if you talk about topics like this, it is going to help. This is what people are searching for around your niche. So go ahead and check your own analytics. Under your analytics, check the people watching you, the countries watching you. There's a part where YouTube actually gives you what other people are searching, what your audience is also watching. For me, I don't have that here because I must say I'm still a small YouTuber here. Maybe I'll come back to this video in another 6 months. I'm not up to 6 months on YouTube. Yes, but some of the things I'm telling you right here has been able to make me monetize. So with time, I'm going to be having more of those features, come up on my channel. But right now, with the inspiration, I can tell, okay, people are searching for Facebook monetization, YouTube, how to grow on YouTube and all of that. So I do videos relating to this, and I try to put in the right titles, description and all of that, right keywords, so that my video can still be recognized. If you can see what your audience is also watching, like other channels your audience is watching, what that tells you is that you should pay attention. Sometimes you might even need to go and search what this person is doing that is making them watch them, because what that means is that once your video plays, the next video that might come up is the video of this other person. That's why it's written like this is what your audience is also watching. Like I said, if yours is not showing what your audience is watching and some other analytics, because yes, if you're a young YouTuber, it might likely not show. What you should do is just go to your inspiration and do what is right. So another option could be the video that gave you the most views. For example, you have about 10 videos on your channel right now and none of this is showing. Probably even your inspiration is currently not showing. I'm just assuming. All you need to do is to go to the video that gave you your highest view. So if a particular video actually gave you maybe 20 or 30,000 views, what that tells you is that people are searching for this thing. So you can recreate such videos, make it more enticing. Sometimes also continually do something around that particular topic. You might practically be saying almost the same thing in all your videos, or but the most important thing is that people are really watching it. That is what drew people to your channel. So sometimes you might just need to niche down on that and continue doing what you're doing. So guys, this is how you will run out of content ideas. This has helped me. Like, I have content ideas that can last me for a while because I'm following these things I just mentioned to you strictly. So if you're watching me for the first time, I have my Facebook monetization tutorial playlist. I also have my YouTube tutorial playlist and also editing tutorial playlist. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, let's connect in the comments section.